Next up, I'm going to remove the dust from the heating to see if it will improve the efficiency of the radiators. As you can see, there's a lot of dust in there, and the idea is if removing that allows more heat to be transferred from the central heating radiators to the rest of the room. I've got here flow temperature, return temperature and the room temperature. The idea is the more efficient that the heat comes from the radiator into the room, the lower the return temperature will be relative to the flow temperature. As the heat is on currently, it will be pulsing every couple of minutes. So it's more of a difference between the flow and return temperature rather than what is the real-time difference that is changing. I'll get the return temperature when it hits 50 degrees on the flow, so we can have a equal point to compare against before and after cleaning the radiator. Now that the heating's just kicked on, the flow temperature will increase along with the return temperature. And when it hits 50 degrees, the heating will turn off again, and then I can get my before temperature for doing an after. I'll just be using this to go down through all the slats in the radiator to remove the dust, and you'll see it come out the bottom. And there you can see that the flow and return temperatures are going up while the heating's currently active. Now that it's hit 50 degrees, you can see that there's about a 12-degree difference on the flow and the return. If we can get that to 13 degrees, that'll be an extra bit of heat that's going into the room rather than staying in the central heating. Now that we've cleaned out all the dust from the radiator, we'll see if it has any impact. What I found, if you are doing this yourself, you should definitely remove the top grate as it makes it far easier. Along with putting some kinks in this so it's much more rigid to the shape of the radiator, and you can just slide it down and up compared to trying to get every bit of dust from inside. We'll wait until it next cycles up to 50 degrees and then see what the difference is on the return. So this is how much dust we managed to get from the radiator. It's just if that's worth the effort for removing the dust from the radiator for the improvements you'll get. Now that the heating's kicked back on again, we'll see if there was a difference when it hits 50 degrees. What we're looking for is a lower temperature on the return. And as you can see before, we had 38.3 degrees on the return. So even 38.2 would be an improvement, but that's within margin of error. And we're about to hit 50 degrees. And it actually looks like it's 2 degrees cooler on the return. So I'd say that's actually worth the effort it takes to do the radiators. Only time will tell for how the house actually feels over time, but a 2 degree increase in heat going out to the room on a radiator this size, I'd say it's very much worth it. Again, your mileage may vary depending on if you have more or less, but this is a very small amount for a 2 degree difference. And of course, with a lower return temperature on all the radiators in the house coming back to the boiler means the boiler can run more efficiently, along with heating up your house quicker. As I don't believe we have got a 1.5 degree improvement on this, I'm going to let it settle for a couple hours so it returns back to normal, and then run the 50 degree test again to see what the return is. as it could just be me being in the room has changed airflow. Now that it's been a couple of hours, we'll check it again. We'll check the radiators again to see if it was just a fluke before, or if it's actually been that much of an improvement. As you can see, that's what it was before we started cleaning the dust out the radiator, and it should kick on again in a second. And as it hits 50 degrees, it does show like the return temperature was actually 1 degree lower than before we started cleaning out the radiator, so it has been an improvement. Now that we've done this one radiator, it's time to get the others done and see how it affects the rest of the house, along with the boiler's flow and return temperatures.